Guys, if you've not met Lefty yet, what's up, Lefty? Good to have you here. We are going to work on this class on a little bit of defense again, right? We're also working some hammers, but on our defense, we're playing some parrying, some forearm parries or some cuffing, as well as some elbow parries and get you guys a little comfortable in different ranges. Sound good? Let's go, 1, 2, 3. All right, actually, let's turn this into a line drill first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start our hands a little longer. We'll call this a fence position. I don't want you nice and tight right here, and God forbid, I don't want to see your hands below your chin. I want you to think about having your hands on the same plane, your thumbs at the temples. We're gonna go backwards and imagine a jab is coming at my head. So here comes his left arm. I'm gonna use my right hand to step back, my right leg, and then I catch up my feet. That was my parry number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna turn my elbow in just a little bit as I step back, boom. Then catch up my feet. Number 3, I'm gonna raise my right elbow and step back and catch up my feet. Now, if you wanna go crazy, we can do the exact same thing on the other side, but we're gonna go left hand parry, right leg back. Then we're gonna go left cuff, right leg back, and then left elbow parry, right leg back. Does that make sense? Questions? So, yep, think of this goal. Long, medium, short. And going back each time. So your back's or facing the wall, you're going backwards. When you turn around, come back. We got 2 minutes as a warm-up. Jab. First one was a parry. When I'm parrying, I'm bringing my thumb from that temple line, using gravity, and almost bringing it right in front of my nose. I don't want to over parry, okay? Now I catch up, all right? Next was a forearm parry, a cuff. You're basically kind of just doing this. Almost keeping your guard and rotating your torso a little bit. Sometimes the hand's a little farther away. That's all it is. It's kind of instinctual. All right, we can make this a little funner by hammering it. That's where some TRITAC shit comes in. But it's the same essential movement pattern where I'm going to rotate into it. I may just deflect the punch, but I have my hands closed or open, or you might get a feeling of hammering. But when we hammer this punch as a defense, again, I don't want to overcommit on that hammer unless I'm going somewhere next. So I want to make sure it's back to my center line. Then finally, that elbow parry, my hands are right around that temple line, just bringing my elbow up. Okay? All right, keep going. Methodical jabs. So it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3. All right? And now we're just gonna cycle in what we just did. So first one, he goes jab, back step, and parry. I said methodical. Okay, so we got 1, pause. Okay, he resets. I want you to reset too. This is new to you, okay? Number 2, boom. Reset. Number 3, boom. And reset. So again, 1, boom, 2, boom, 3, boom. I just get comfortable moving my feet, connecting my defense. Start slow with your buddy and start building in some skill. Cool? Go. James is gonna throw a jab. I'm gonna parry that jab and come back with my own jab, and he's just gonna give me a neutral defense, okay? So he throws a jab, parry, boom, I come right back. Sometimes we call this a rocking chair feel, where as I step back and parry, boom, I don't retract my left foot. I just fire, bam, right into a nice, strong jab. All right, next, we'll use that cuff or hammer, and then we're gonna come back with an inside leg kick. He throws that jab, boom. Now I step, bam. I hack at his inside leg. Again, boom, boom. Okay, one more time on that one. It's a little weird on the footwork. So you're stepping back, and now you're gonna find a little bit of an exit this way. Boom, you hit that inside leg kick, okay? Last one, we're gonna come back with a hook. I use the elbow parry, boom. Now, put your guard back. Now, most likely, I'm gonna have to take a small step my left foot, boom, to nail that good hook. So, one more time, all of them, jab, boom, parry, come back with a jab. Hammer it, boom, inside leg kick. And number 3, boom, I get my hook. Sound good? I go a few, you go a few, nice and slow, tactical. Let's go. After every single defensive counter. So first one, James throws his jab, I parried that jab, I came back with my jab, boom. Now I'm gonna take off to his outside line. I'm going to step forward to my right leg, My right hand comes on the hand fight, and I circle out back to my stance. Now comes the cuff. Again, boom. Now I have my inside leg kick. Now watch what my left hand does. I check the shoulder, boom. I retract out and back. So let's look at that again. The footwork on the inside leg kick's a little different. Boom. Remember, I step out with my right. Bring your guard back. Thank you. I step out with my right. I kick inside. My left hand checks the shoulder. And now I'm retract back out to my guard. Last one, he throws that inside. I'm sorry, he throws that jab. I use the elbow parry. Boom. I come in a left hook. Bam. And now, just like we did before, our right hand comes on. We slide back out. So again, I throw my jab. Boom. I throw my jab back. Exiting out. I cuff it. Boom. Boom. And lastly, I throw the elbow parry. Boom. And get him back out. This one is getting hands-on as we're exiting exchange. Cool? Go. On what I think is the most useful one in the beginning, what we would call an external hammer. Can you put your guard up for me? Okay. So got the movement pattern's a little weird. And that's what we're going to work on right now. I'm going to bring my elbow to my center line by almost throwing and getting my hips to turn over. Now my left hand, which is hanging around my temple, is going to come around and drop as I take a step forward. So it kind of looks like this. One, boom. Whoop, boom. The hard part is this hand is going to circle around my head and drop down. That's the weird thing. We do not want to bring it in front of our shoulder and then hit. It should feel like I'm literally dropping a hammer right down on his fucking head. Feel good? No? Okay, so one more time. You guys can kind of play around with this a bit. I bring my elbow and point it to his rear shoulder, like I'm throwing across or defending a left hook. Now I'm going to bring my body around and drop, almost like you're rolling. Then when you get that feel, you add a step. Oop, boom. And that's that crash. Cool? Let's try. I will go right foot, right elbow up to my nose. Then I'm going to drop my left foot, my right foot, excuse me, as I raise my left, and then we will drop down. So slow, like 1, 2, 3. It's kind of it. When you do it with speed and a little rotation, it starts having that feeling of like, it's that weird power development. Ruben and myself are very good friends with a guy named Mike Simon, who I trained with for a very, very long time in New York. It's actually how I met Ruben. And Mike's like what we call rotational power. His ability to like, oh my God, it's almost scary when you see him move. It's like, what the fuck? I don't want to get near that. You know what I mean? He's just one of those guys. But it's not just a bump, bump. It has this feeling that's like building and crashing. You ever done a sledgehammer swing? It kind of feels like that where you're like, it's not just picking up the hammer and throwing it down. Boom, boom. That's kind of what this feels like. All right, hence hammers. Let's go. And by stepping forward, while I'm using this tool, I get a great reaction. So what I want you guys to do now is here, boom. Now I'm gonna still get my hips to go that way, but I take a step forward, my right leg. It's like I was going this way, it's like, oh shit, I forgot something. Okay, you're just going one way, then the other, then later we get the fun stuff. All right, now we can take this a step farther. James just puts his jab out there for me. Instead of just turning like this, I hammer it, boom. Now as I'm hammering, I'm making sure my other hand is nice and close to my face. Then we drop it around and take that step. And later we can start hammering again. So we use what we call an internal hammer to an external hammer. Boom, bam. Fuck it all up. Let's go. Yeah. Put you right here. Our left arm. I don't know if you had a different name for it, but we used to call it single cover. If you was throwing a jab, boom, you try to like Not necessarily like, even though it kind of felt like you were trying to hammer into your elbow and that would be an outcome, you were really trying to train was like getting your guard up at the same time. And that's where that hammer comes in. A little more direct approach. I could be very circular with it, boom, or it's like, bah, bah. Okay, so if you want to play with that, like you get a little tighter to it, boom, and then you're just dropping it, or you hammer it away, boom, and get that rotational feeling. Just make sure your hand is up on your other side. All right, keep going. Leave it out there, go ahead. Throw a bunch, boom. If I hammer it, and my left hand is not in the right position, you tend to do this. You'll draw it in front of your face, then hit. So that's why we get this like feeling of our hands coming around. So it's like one, then my left hand's gonna circle around the back and drop. That's what gets you that feeling of ooh, boom. All right, so make sure your left hand is up. Defend, circle around the back of your head. And now I'll get the feeling. Once your fingers will start here, drop, drop, go. Now James is gonna throw the cross. We are gonna parry that cross. As we parry, our right hand is gonna come up. Now, as it comes up, boom, I have two options. Maybe I'm right, maybe it's just like, he's right here, I just go bam, and I can hit him with that hammer. Or, if I need to cover distance, I step across the center line with my hammer. Boom. And now in a great position to finish, whether I want to take the shot or just drill some more punches in his face, move around. So he throws that jab, that cross, I step and parry out. I only have a split second here, not even. So my right hand just drops and fills that space. And now what comes after is up to me. Again, throws that cross, boom. It is clearing it, but it's like a combination of you see this happen a lot. On a parry and slip at the same time. In fact, who got slept like that bad? It wasn't Izzy, but someone very recently, within the past year or so, was defending against the cross, and what the guy used was a cross to set up the kick. Boom, and the guy ate it. So it is a very popular defense, but that is kind of one of the downfalls. If someone has that bomb feeling, you're exposed. So instead, we just make sure, boom, I hit, boom, boom, and start flowing. Cool, go. Play with that side. Let me grab you. So, I'll put Nate on offense. Right now, he just has jabs, all right? James is gonna use any defense we worked on. Parries, cuffs, elbow parry, whatever he feels comfortable with. And then, he feels like he has it. If it's really, really good, he can throw a hammer. Defense is priority, and the counter will show up only as a hammer when he feels it. I don't want him forcing it, okay? Go ahead. You're working jabs, but you're acting like you're in a fight, okay? There you go, good. Keep range, keep distance. Cool, we got the game. They're not trying to hit each other hard. They're just playing around a little bit. Got it? Let's go. Is defense again, but we'll be working on some hammers as well as some knees. That's a bit of a focus. And then I do want to hit some groundwork again. So let's have some fun. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cool. Everybody's ready to go? Great. James, let me grab you. And then let me grab you first. I'll show you. So first round, guys, we're just going to work on defense with a jab. And in fundamentals, we worked on 3 major things. We worked on a parry through jab. I just parried it. All right. Second, we're going to hammer, kind of more cuff. And third, we worked on using an elbow parry. All right, so you can slip it. You can do other things as well. Make sure if you are going to do any of those 3, I am using minus elbow parry. If I'm parrying with my hand, I'm making sure it's matching the same side of the punch coming out. I don't want to get caught and things like this. Yes, get away with it every now and then, but I don't want this becoming your main tool, crossing my arms, because I'm just waiting for the next thing. All right, so parry, hammer, elbow, whatever you got. Sounds good? Let's go. Jabs and leg kicks, like you just did. That's option number 1. Option number 2, jabs and crosses. Option number 3, jabs and takedowns or clinch fighting. That makes sense? So when you're on offense, you can mix up your jab, but you have to choose one of those 3. You can mix up your jab with leg kicks, you can mix up your jab with punching or crosses, or you can mix your jab up with takedowns or clinch entries. Cool? Questions? Can you show me really quick? I'm gonna make Zach a takedown guy. Randy's just on defense.
Is it per round or per turn?
Per round. So for 2 minutes, he's on jabs and takedowns, and you're just defending. All right, not countering. Defending takedowns too, because it's coming. Make sense? Okay? So they're playing, but they're going a little live. Don't go fucking crazy. Now, if that feels weird to you, you don't have a partner that's experienced, you guys go, if you get to the clinch, you just stop, don't go for a takedown, and reset out. Cool? Let's go. Counter. After this, we'll get a little technical, but 2 minutes again. So let's say, let's put Randy on offense. Now Zach can counter with a punch, he can counter with a kick, or he can counter with a takedown. All right, his choice. He can mix them however he sees fit. All right, show me. Randy's on offense, and he's got jabs and leg kicks. Zach is just looking to defend and counter if it's there. Boink. Cool. Makes sense? Let's go.